Over the past week, Coalition members, including those at the centre of the rape allegations, have been alleging that I have misled the Senate over comments I made almost 2 years ago. I reject those allegations. I did not mislead the Senate. At Senate estimates on June 4, 2021, the then Minister for Defence, Senator Reynolds, said, "I know where this started." She went on to say, "I was told by one of your senators 2 weeks before about what you were intending to do with the story in my office, 2 weeks before." I was shocked at the assertion made by Senator Reynolds, with the clear implication that I was responsible or had some involvement with making that story public. That was not true. It was never true, and I responded to that allegation by saying no one had any knowledge. I explained that to Senator Reynolds in a wide-ranging private meeting that night, where several matters were discussed. I informed Senator Reynolds that I'd been given a heads-up about the allegations in the days before they became public, an explanation she accepted at the time, some 2 years ago. In fact, Senator Reynolds even said so on the record in Senate estimates that same night, and I quote, "I would like to say, in relation to the matters raised before the dinner break, Senators Wong, Gallagher and I had a very respectful discussion during the dinner break, and they have assured me they were not involved in that matter becoming public. I accept their assurance." Senator Reynolds and Senator Ruston have known that for 2 years and have never since raised a concern about that with me. The allegations that were made public were done so on Ms Higgins' own terms. Those are the facts. Facts that appear to have been lost in the past week. I want to be clear with this Senate, as I was with Senator Reynolds and Senator Ruston on the night of June 4, 2021. I was provided with information in the days before the allegations were first reported, and I did nothing with that information, absolutely nothing. I was asked to keep it to myself, and I did. It seems most of the discussion in the media this past week has been about what I did with information I had in the days leading up to Ms Higgins' allegations becoming public. But the fact remains that those who owed Ms Higgins a direct duty of care had known of this for almost 2 years and did nothing to make changes or improve culture and safety in the workplace where this incident had occurred. And we cannot lose perspective on the questions that remain unanswered by people in this place who had a responsibility, a direct duty to this young woman. Unanswered questions about when they first became aware, some 2 years before this matter was made public. Unanswered questions about what actions they took, some 2 years before these allegations were made public. Unanswered questions about who did they share this information with. For example, the secret Gaetjens report, commissioned by the former Prime Minister, Mr Scott Morrison, that still hasn't seen the light of day.